King of beggars.
You were to come alone, elf. Who's this?
A concerned friend.
Ah. Fine. Here's how we see things. The boss at Loggerheads with Cleaver, there's got to be a payoff. We've got an offer, and it's non-negotiable.
Surprise us.
A steady supply of iron in exchange for 50% of your profits.
We can negotiate. Surely there's something else we can work out.
Give you 25.
Who are you to dictate anything to the King of Beggars? Ugh, 35's as low as we'll go.
I like how he says, it's non-negotiable. And I'm like, I want to negotiate. He goes, all right, fine, let's negotiate. Still too much.
25's our limit. We'll throw in a discount at the shop.
You're clearly daft, tramp. No deal. Come on, boys.
Fine, no deal.
Fine, no deal.
Geralt, what are you... Wait.
Woo! Right. Called it. Called him.
Certainly know how to negotiate, concerned friend. Oh, 25 it is, and the discount.
Knew he wasn't gonna walk away from that.
Agreed.
Jake on it.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, shit.
Oh, tin boy. Too much drink. It softened your bloody mind. This here's Cleaver's territory, you prick whittler.
Damn it. Who's this now?
Cleaver's boy. Travels fast.
I'm about... You are not killing that man. I just negotiated a good deal. Get out of here, dwarfs. God. This is going to be the War of Beards all over again. I'm going to make a bearded cloak. You hear me? You messed up, dwarf. Hold on. Daddy needs oil. I'm about to make a cloak of beards! Nope, that's wrong. Where's Hangman? Ow! Zoltan will remember this.
This way!
Geralt, quickly!
Hold on, I gotta loot him. Hello? Yeah, I'll pass on the first
Careful!
thing.
There could be more in there!
Alright, bye.
Careful!
Follow me.
Guys. Come on, go. I gotta make sure both these guys get out alive.
Right. Sure hope there's a payoff at the end of this.
So, supplies. That's something we can count on?
Who'd you take me for? Gave you me word, didn't I? But I'd hire guards if I was you. You never know with Cleaver.
Can I hire any men?
Can you provide protection?
A few of Cleaver's little shits escaped. Bugger probably already knows everything. I've no men to spare, can't guarantee your safety. If I was you, I'd lay low for a time.
Thanks, Tin Boy.
Down the line, the bosses will make a deal. You'll be left alone. All you gotta do is stay alive till then.
What now?
Here we chat, while your partner's just flown the coop.
Damn it. Hey, wait!
Good luck!
Tin Boy. I like Tin Boy.
Hattori, wait!
Oh! You look familiar.
Hattori, you little scamp. Get back here. Not very brave for an elf, is he?
You in there? Open up.
No chance. Leave me be.
Oh my
Don't
god.
be silly. Let me in.
No, never. I shall stay in here until Middenvern.
We had a deal.
Forgive me, Geralt. That was a mistake. To parley with bandits, make deals.
Too late now. King of Beggars will get you supplies, and then what? You'll have to pay him.
What have I done?
I like when he
Geralt,
starts
you
eating.
must help me.
No, I won't. I'm a witcher, not a bodyguard.
Precisely. You must find me a bodyguard. Geralt, I beg you. They'll kill me.
Anyone in mind?
Got anyone specific in mind?
There's a mercenary, Sucrus. Often drinks at the Sturgeon. He's an old pirate, a Skelliger. He used to work for me.
Gallagher.
Huge as an oak. Wouldn't fear a dozen cleavers.
Can't you talk to him yourself?
We parted not on the best of terms. That is to say, he demanded a bonus and I...
Didn't pay him. Great. What now? Am I supposed to pay your dues?
I'm certain you'll find some way to agree. Geralt, please don't leave me this way.
Alright, I'll be back, you goober. What a silly goose, dude.
Duty calls.
Where are your Ruthlin?
Guess I should interject.
Good. He just beat up a merchant.
What the fuck are you doing? We weren't done conversing.
Call that a conversation?
Not your plowing business. You need a smack, is that it?
Are we fighting?
Yeah.
Here we go. I got iframes, dude. You can't beat me. Didn't even touch me.
Sorry, but you asked for it. I'm Geralt.
Sucrus. You did well, mate.
Sucrus.
An ale to patch things. Come, we'll talk inside.
Nothing like beating a man by just punching their face in. The formal way to greet people. Just pop, 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 pop.
What brings you here, Geralt?
I want to know why you fought.
You and the merchant. What was that about?
Why Miss Sis wedded that ploughing rotter is beyond me.
That was your brother-in-law?
Brother-in-law?
Prick-in-law, more like. Sweet talk me at first. Skellige mead, we need barrels, we'll be rich men. So, I brought it in. Then he starts going on about unforeseen storage costs, net gross balances, I don't know what else.
Business and family just don't mix.
Exactly, mate.
Looking for a bodyguard. Interested?
Why not, if there's coin in it?
Well, there isn't. Not yet.
So we're to barter. Favor for a favor, aye?
I'm gonna kill you, Hattori. Yeah, I guess. What did you have in mind?
My brother-in-law owes me some coin. Get it back and we'll talk.
Alright, fine.
Damn it. I'll do it. Where'll I find him?
Nearby at the docks. You know what? I don't care for his coin all in all. If you don't get it back, I won't mind.
So what do you want me to do?
Smash his stock of need. It was me brought it in from Aunt Skellig.
That a mature thing to do?
Nay, but it's fair.
You know what? Don't get my money back. I just want you to wreck his business. Just smash everything. All right. Real quick.
What'll it be?
Play cards? We've already played cards.
Farewell.
I got all excited.
Personal hygiene.
We can gather it here.
Woman, I am not doing that in public. Mind your manners.
You have the blood of many on your
Ooh. If he doesn't pay chat, we break his legs. Hello, good sir.
Any needs, Master?
Greetings. I'm Mr. Sucrus's collector. Come to get...
Mr. Sucrus, the man's a boor. I do not deal with illiterate peasants. Tell him I'll pay just as soon as palm trees sprout on Skellige.
Palm trees do... I could just be like, they do though.
Got a problem with Sucrus?
I thought, mead. I shall import mead. Daft idea for a business. The import duties, my bollocks shrivel at the thought. I paid the bastard what we agreed, less half the duties. And palm trees will sooner sprout in Skellige.
Yeah, I know.
Guess what? They do though.
Palm trees have sprouted on Skellige. Now pay up.
It can't be. Of course I shall pay Sucrus. A letter of credit acceptable? Redeemable at the Vivaldi's bank? Yes. I'm on my way.
I like how instead of him being like, you'll just pay your brother-in-law, he's like, nah dude, there's totally trees growing in this environment where it's impossible. Like, but trees have grown, therefore I win. Using my powers wisely and for good. Hey, Witchers don't believe in that with great power comes great responsibility BS, from what I can tell.
Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
Greetings.
Aye, Garrett. How you doing?
How you doing?
Took care of it. Trader said he'd give you a letter of credit issued by the Vivaldi's bank.
Is that so? Well done, mate. So who am I to knock off?
Just want you to keep an eye on someone. This swordsmith. Seems you know each other.
I be your Hattori, the elf. Tried swindling me on access once, the bastard. You working for him?
There is
You
bear
could
cow.
say that. We're trying to dismantle the swordsmithing monopoly in Novigrad.
Oh, noble cause. Well, you're vouching for him. Don't see why not. I'll grab some of the boys and we can go.
Nice. You got us a bodyguard who's wearing a pretty badass outfit, to be honest. Like, I actually really like his design. Yeah, next you're gonna tell me that Skaven are real. Or that trees can move.
That's as much as love it.
Or that the Emperor of Grand Cathay is actually a dragon. Get out of here, you dumb bastards.
I serve the eternal fire.
Ah! Why is this door open? Oh, they got here before me.
Greetings, Hattori. See, Sucrus already found you. You two agree to something?
Yes, Geralt. I was forced to sell him a few axes at the wholesale price, but I was glad to do it. Thank you.
Finally accepting orders for swords again?
Sadly, no. I lack certain crafting supplies.
Let me guess. Ernst van Horn's got a monopoly on them as well.
Just so. He bought them cheap from sword makers abandoning the trade. Now he hoards them like a squirrel. But if you... No, you'd never agree.
Agree to what?
I happen to know where Van Horn keeps his hoard. It's more than he could possibly ever use. We could borrow a little.
What would Emmerich think of the Cathay Dragons? I don't think Emmerich would be terribly... I actually don't think Emmerich would be terribly sympathetic to the Cathayan Dragons. The Cathayan Dragons seem to be... I don't think the Cathayan Dragons are very fond of their Western kin. Especially since the Cathayan Dragons are like lords and rulers and such. I have a strong suspicion that the Eastern Dragons would view the idea of Western Dragons serving, which, you know, the Elves and the Dragons understand it as them being partners, them being allies. But I think that the Eastern Dragons would find that detestable, that the Dragons are willing to allow, like, lesser beings to ride them. I imagine there would be a lot of hot, not good feelings between the High Elves and the Cathayans. Well, the Caledonians specifically. I think most High Elves would be fine, but I think the Caledonians, who have a lot of very strong opinions about dragons, would probably have no small amount of disagreements with the Cathayan dragons. Would Emmerich's... Would the dragon song work on the Cathayan dragons? No, I don't think so. They probably because they're a very different species. I have to look at the specifics of how Emmerich's Master of Dragons works, but I think it only very specifically works on, like, the dragon species that we're aware of in the West. But I don't think it works on things like that are related to the dragons. Like wyverns, for instance, which are distant relations, but still related. I imagine the Cathayan dragons are going to be like a completely different species when you really break it down.
What are you getting me into? Borrow? Don't you mean steal?
Stealing from a thief's no crime.
It isn't? So what is it? Poetic justice? How did I get sucked into this? And why?
It's simple. The best swords you've ever seen. Armor, trebuchet, catapults.
Catapults!
All right. Assuming I agree, how do you see this?
Van Horn has his warehouse at the docks. The materials I need are very heavy. You must ask Sucrus to take his boys. One more thing. The crates I need will smell of ammonia.
Oh lord. We heist time now, boys. Some lore on the Flesh Eater Courts. So the Flesh Eater Courts in Age of Sigmar are a subset, a focused subset of the vampire counts from Warhammer Fantasy expanded into a full faction. So it's the ghouls, it's everything ghoul associated and everything associated with the Strigoi vampire lords and ghoul kings. So you've got multiple variants of the Ghoul Kings, which have, you know, like different naming conventions and stuff now. There are multiple versions of ghouls. They have crypt horrors. They have what are called crypt flayers, which crypt flayers are crypt flayers are Oh man, I'm drawing a brain fart. What are the big ghouls called? Cryptors. They are cryptors that can fly. So, and quite literally, it's basically a kit bash, because the Cryptor and the Vargeist are built using the same kit in Warhammer Fantasy. So what Games Workshop moderately ingeniously did is they realized that the model looks perfectly fine if you build it as a Cryptor but attach the wings to it like it's a Vargeist. So they did that, and they called it a new thing, which is a Crypt Flare. So a Crypt Flare is a Cryptor that can fly, and they've got a couple other things. But they are basically people who have been... They are all humans that were infected with a reality warping infectious madness, which is the superpower of the father of it all, which is Ushorin.
Greetings.
Oh, Geralt. How are things?
Hattori's got a job for us.
Great. I was starting to get bored.
Wants us to borrow a few crates from Ernst Van Horn's warehouse. They'll smell of ammonia.
Sounds doable. I know where Van Horn stores his goods. The boys and I will go there, look around. Meet us near the Sturgeon.
But,
Fine. When?
After dark, of course. See you there.
The thing about the madness of the Flesh Eater Courts is that the madness of the Flesh Eater Courts makes it where they do not realize what they are. So, like, they're all these disgusting, degenerate cannibals that devour flesh and blood and break open bones to get at the marrow, and they fight using bones and necromancy type stuff and foul magics, and they ride giant undead abominations into battle, and they're all horrifying creatures. But because of their madness, the madness of Ushorin is very specific in that it messes with their minds to make them think that they are noble, regular people. So they think they're like Bretonnians. Bretonnians is generally how they like reflected what the madness looks like. But the biggest thing about them is that they see themselves as normal, noble humans riding on glorious Pegasi or hippogriffs, and they see themselves as like peasants that serve their gracious lords who are holy men that are merciful and blessed, and yada 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 yada. But in reality, they're all these horrible monsters. And like whenever they like encounter like somebody else, like they meet someone who is not a Flesh Eater Court, they will see you as a horrible monster or a bandit or marauder, and all this other stuff. Like the madness of the Flesh Eater Court actively works to transpose whatever they're sensing to make sense within their madness, to the extent that their madness can very, very swiftly change. So like, if they're like in a battle, they may see the enemy as like these horrible marauders and terrible beasts and monsters serving horrible, unknowable gods. So they'll run forward and they'll fight you and they'll kill you. And then after they've killed you, in reality, they're now hungry and they're about to start devouring your flesh. But in their madness, it will very quickly change so that suddenly they find themselves at a glorious feast. And they'll sit there and be like, that's weird. I don't remember being at a feast. Man, I guess I'm just super tired. And I was thinking about that glorious battle from a few weeks back. Wow, wow, look at all this food. And like, it adjusts.
Not now. Come see me after dusk.
After dusk, okay. But that's the Flesh Eater Courts. They're a very, very cool design and system.
All right. We know all we need to know. Just one guard at the entrance.
I'll take care of him.
Thought you might. Me nose ain't all that sensitive. I'll not find the right crates, so you gotta mark them with chalk. We'll get a cart in the meantime.
Fine. What do I do when I'm done?
Just leave the warehouse. Then we'll go in.
Snake line. Got a snake's tongue as well.
Bird's the undead lady. Well, for that, the Flesh Eater Courts are split. A significant number of them worship Nagash, though they see Nagash as something generally rather different than what he is. Some of them vaguely understand what he is and still worship him, but some of them absolutely hate Nagash, and they're angry at him for what he did to Ushoran.
It's you! I know you! Mr. Dwarf, this is the thieving swindler I told you about. Are you following me, you scoundrel?
Ah, plowing nonsense. I knows him. It's Witcher Geralt. How goes it, Master Witcher?
A Witcher? Well, it all makes sense now.
Wait, is that the merchant I cursed?
Mr. Dwarf, do not listen to him. The bastard will curse us.
Ye trade heads with troll. A friend of Yap and Zigrin's a friend of mine. Now sod off for I lose my temper. Now!
Abracadabra, hocus pocus.
Ooh.
What goes it, Master Witcher? Anything specific you're looking for in Van Horn's warehouse?
I don't want to enchant this guy. Wait, remind me who Yarpen is? I'm trying to remember who Yarpen is. Yarpen. Because like this guy is genuinely friendly, so I don't want to like trick him. Let's just pay him off.
Yeah, Zigrin sends his regards.
By Rune Durin, just don't nick everything. And hurry, get it done while I'm in the privy.
Nice. Normally I'd brainwash, but people seem to become very aware of the fact that I brainwash them.
Supplies.
Alright.
Does stink of ammonia.
Yarpen works for humans and dwarves working together. Awesome. Okay.
Must be it.
I feel good for not bewitching him then.
That'd be it. Gotta signal them now.
Oh. Have you any idea whose warehouse this is, goat fucker?
Oi, Geralt. It's the bloke Atari told us about. The bugger who sleeps with Cleaver or something.
Sucrus, why are you here? With the sorcerer?
A sorcerer? Oh, this merchant keeps popping up.
Hell of a jest you pulled.
Hattori sent you? That ploughing non-human will be sorry his mother didn't strangle him with his navel string. But first, we'll feed you to the crabs.
Hands off my brother-in-law, swine. Only I can thrash him. Understood?
Brother, let's mop the floor with these plowing Nordlings. Join us, Geralt. Adam.
Oh, no, okay, whatever.
Give him here, Sucrus.
Twearside!
First Von Horn himself? Oh my god. I'm sure this isn't going to have far-reaching consequences and terrible decisions. Dude, I love that the merchant actually joined in with us.
How do you like that silver?
Geralt, it's a man. We're using steel. Yeah, get him, merchant bro! Kick his ass! Oh! He hits hard. He does hit hard. We are a little underleveled for this. We'll be alright, though. I need to switch to, well, no, that should really be fine. He's just pretty resistant. Skulls? Well, it's my skull. My skull's being harvested today. Hopefully, Korn will scream me back to life here real quick. That's why that's why the quest is Red Skull. Yeah, I got too greedy. I wasn't killed by a random thug. I was killed by Ernst Van Horn.
Gotta signal them now.
Oi.
Soup hat top. Hands up, brother.
Yeah, let's dance.
Twin!
This guy's been harassing my bro Hattori, and I won't stand for it.